from out the Bible. Now go on.
And their cause, and their round tires like the moon.
The round tires like the moon. The black God said he gonna make, instead of your boobies sitting up where you ain't gotta have a bra, no matter how big they are, he said now I'm gonna make them Jones droop and point south. Now go ahead.
Verse 19. The chains and the bracelets.
The chains and the bracelets.
And the mufflers.
And the mufflers. That's all them big old earrings.
The bonnets and the ornaments of the leg.
The head wraps. Man, this just one outfit. He talking about this all the stuff they put on to look good back then. They was decked out. Go ahead.
And the headbands.
He's still naming stuff.
And the tables and the earrings.
Still naming stuff.
The rings and nose jewels.
There you go.
The changeable suits of apparel.
Hey sis, you see yourself in this song? Okay, this what this is. This is the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what God called us. This is after we went into captivity. This is what they called us after that. Which one do you see yourself as? Because I don't want to assume you could be Jamaican, which that's Benjamin. You could be Haitian. I don't know. Do you see yourself on there? What you would categorize as your nation? Okay, it goes by your father only. And there's no such thing as a half. Like I'm half Indian, I'm half this. No. See, that's just like if you take a seed, right? That's the male seed, and you plant it in the ground. Because God considers the woman earth. So if he takes that seed and plant it in the soil, what's going to grow? Whatever that seed is. So that's why God always uses that analogy. So you are what your father is. So where's your daddy? No, I ain't say where he is. Hey, that was a good one. You got me on that one. He should be home. Oh, is he African American? Okay, that's what you are. You from the tribe of Judah. Now, do you know how we got here to America? That's what I'm talking about. But do you know that's in the Bible? I can't point down there, Gunny. Just point that out right there. First of all, sis, do you know that's in the Bible? That's how we know that we are the children of Judah, or a child of Israel. Now you got to think in the Bible, in every beginning of every paragraph is always talking about the house of Israel, Israelites, the children of God. All through the Bible, it never said nothing about any other nations. It never said nothing about any other nations. Get that for me, Deuteronomy 28:68. It never talks about any other nation, but it did bring out that the Israelites was going to go into slavery on ships. Now think about this now, sis. Out of the whole history of the world, we're going to include everybody. Whoever went on into slavery as a whole nation on ships? Right? Thank you. Man, you was the only one that admitted it. So that means we are the people of the book, because this is what God said he was going to do.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Verse 28:68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, now he said the reason he's going to bring us into Egypt, because we were the same people that left out with Moses. Now when Moses went to Mount Sinai, and he was gone up there for 40 days, guess what happened when he came? Give me that. What happened when he came back down? They was worshiping that same God they just left from Egypt, right? When they supposed to be, God delivered them, right? We broke that law, so this was what Moses was telling us. See, they ain't show that in the movie. This is what he said when he came back and seen us down there just partying on up. And he said, ho, this ain't Club 21. What are y'all doing? Now, this is what God told me to tell y'all to do. Gonna happen to y'all, because y'all hard-headed. Y'all don't believe in him. Y'all got some other God y'all building down here. So what are you going to do to him?
From the top. From the top. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, let's bring out Egypt.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
The Bible always defines itself. It always gives you explanation. Now you say he said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. He's going to tell you what Egypt means in the Bible.
Verse 2 of Exodus chapter 20. I am the Lord thy God,
He's the Lord, our God,
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
because he directed Moses to bring us out of the land of Egypt. That was us. In the movies, they put these crackers up there.
Right.
Now tell me, if they can't stand in the sun right now here in America, how are they going to stand in the sun back then when it was much hotter, with no skin tone, or was it copper tone, and none of that? Tell me how they going to do that, sis. They get blisters here in Washington, D.C. So you saying in Egypt, where the Arabs is hiding with towels and stuff on their head, he's going to stand out there in the sun? I don't think so. Now, bring out what Egypt is.
Out of the house of bondage.
That's all Egypt means, slavery. So replace that word Egypt with slavery in the Bible. Replace the word Egypt with slavery.
Now you
Thank
saying
you.
that, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
Now, we just came out of slavery in Egypt, right? So that's what Moses was walking us out. Let my people go. And he finally said, okay, you can go. God said, I'm going to bring you into slavery again, but this time with ships. Now, Egypt and Jerusalem is walking. You could just walk there. Why did he say ships? Boom.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said, the way I'm saying it to you, because he was up on the mountain. He was looking down. He said, the way I'm saying it,
Thou shalt see it no more again.
you ain't going to see your homeland, Jerusalem, again. Because we are the real Jews.
Right. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Hold on. He said, we should be sold. It's a short one in there, too, sister. Yeah, he said, first, he said, we're going to be sold to our enemies. So when we was there on the auction blocks, it's showing the auction blocks, Pete.
Top.
Now, when we was on the auction block, who was buying us? Who was buying us? Okay. Now, read that part again.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
What God called them? Our enemies. Yeah. Hey, but you know that's in the Bible too, sis.
Look, I mean, that's what they
Hey,
call
sis,
it.
do you know niggas in the Bible?
I believe. Oh, with Negroes.
No, nigga.
Good.
Nigger. That's what they called the prophets back then. Nigger. You got that for me?
Acts 13.
Yeah. Hold on. Now, sis, you brought out a beautiful point. I'm glad you said it.
13 and 1.
See, we're going to jump around. We're going to do a couple things here. 3 and 1, right?
13.
13 and 1. 13 and 1.
Simeon and somebody need to get their car checked.
Yeah.
Cause you better not smoke in that car. Okay, listen to this.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Remember this, Acts 13 and 1.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch
There was in the church in Antioch
certain prophets and teachers,
and they was teaching just like how we doing.
as Barnabas and Simeon.
Barnabas and Simeon, part of Christ's inner circle.
That was called nigger.
That was called nigger. Because everybody was black. Don't look at the word as offensive. Nigger actually means black. That's what nigger means. Niger, nigger, is a derivative of the word Niger, which is a Greek word that means dark. We was niggers. Nigger means dark. That's why it's the river, they call it the river Niger, how do you pronounce it now?
Niger.
Okay, which means dark.
The dark
The
river.
river nigger, dark.
The dark river.
It's a dark river, that's all it is. But the white person, the bastardized it and made it such an unrighteous word. Now get back to what I was talking about.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
So that means when we got off them boats, we were sold for bondmen, means slave men,
And bondwomen.
and slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
No man's going to redeem us because Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey,
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, even though this motherfucker not our people, they said that JFK and Obama ain't do nothing. All he did is pass gay laws. He ain't do nothing for it. Farrakhan. Farrakhan even tell you that you're the children of Israel, and he's supposed to be teaching you Muslim stuff, but he always got the Bible in his hand, telling you that you are the child of God. A lot of people, if I told you you was royalty, would you go, man, I ain't listening to that. Excuse me, I'm going home. Would you do that? If somebody tell me I'm royalty and God is strictly for my people, I'm be like, teach me more. Show, tell me, because I know Pastor Pink Knuckles been telling us that we heathens, which is a damn lie. You have any questions, sister? Okay.
Back to the nigga word, I'm just like, till today, I'm just over the word. I'm just like, I consider everyone a nigga. The white man, the black man.
Right.
I'm just like,
But I wouldn't even worry about it.
I don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about that
I don't
word.
worry about it.
There's nobody black or white.
There ain't nobody black or white. Okay, just like this. There you go, son. They call us black, right? Where in the hell is the land of black at? Can you buy a plane ticket to the land of black? No. Well, we know they from the Caucasus Mountains. Have you ever seen a TV show, cartoon called The Flintstones? That was really about them. That was really about them. The Flintstones, I'm not joking, that was them. That's where they came from. That's where they, see, when they do this evolve thing, that's them evolving, because we had to teach them to wash their hind parts. Because when they was up there in the Caucasus Mountains, they used to think if they washed themselves, that they'd die. Actually. You know, if you ever heard of fleas and ticks, that originated with them. Do you know that our hair grows up? Our hair actually, if you don't put no grease or none of that, our hair actually grows up towards the sun, towards the living Father. It's reaching out. White people's hair grows down. Their hair the scientists compared their hair to wolf hair. And sis, and don't take this the wrong way. Look, don't take this the wrong way. Do you know when you take synthetic or other nation's hair, put it in your head, that that's actually a sin? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Do you know, you probably seen this before, most of their hair come from India. What they do is, it's a ritual that they do once in their lifetime. They grow their hair as long as they can, then they go to their religious organization, shave all their hair off, and then pray over it and throw it into a pile. Say the pile about as big as this damn mall here. They take that hair after they pray over it with their fake God. It's like a devil worshiping thing. And they take that hair, wash it, separate it, and sell it to you. Oh yeah, you laughing. Well, give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. I'm going to tell y'all, sisters, something else that God wanted y'all to know.
Oh yeah.
Because you know why he wanted y'all to know? Because y'all still standing here.
Right.
I'm going to tell y'all something. That the pastor would never tell y'all. And I'm going to tell you the reason why God said do this. The reason he said do this, first of all, is for your health. First of all, when you do this, you take off the spirit of manliness. And you'll understand what I'm saying when he reads the scripture. Bring that out.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Listen up.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Stop. Said the woman, man, we're going to get on the men too. You just be patient with me. He said the women shall not wear that which pertaineth to man. So what do women put on that only belongs to men, according to God? Just think. What's your zipper in the front for?